Hey, it's a friend Choice CJ here, and this is my Week 11 battle for the UBC Season Number 3. We are the Baltimore Oriolus this week. We are taking on Sir Squire, coach of the Broadway Blastoise. Sorry for no video last week. Anyway, and there isn't going to be a team builder this week. It's just going to be this really quick thing before we hop into the battle. He has Mega Venusaur, Latias, Rotom-W, Darmanitan, Honchkrow, Tornadus, Diancie, Dugtrio, Hitmonlee, Metagross, and Jinx. Definitely a threatening team. Darmanitan, it just chews through my entire team. It's really scary. If it's banded, I don't know what I'm going to do. Actually, if it's banded, Blastoise can deal with it relatively well. Or sorry, if it's Scarf, Blastoise can deal with it relatively well. Otherwise, if it's banded, I'll just have to try and get Haxorus in and revenge it. But anyways, go ahead and jump into this. Lopunny is Fake Out, Quick Attack, Return, Baton Pass. Baton Pass because his main switches to this thing are going to be Diancie or Metagross, and I can switch into things that take that on. And then Fake Out plus Quick Attack is just to take down like a weakened Darmanitan and things like that. We are going to outspeed things like Scarf Honchkrow with this set, so we don't even have to worry about going for Quick Attack against that, unless it's got like +2 speed or something weird. But yeah, Baton Pass will help us just pivot around. Fully physically defensive Blastoise, Scald, Dragon Tail, Rest, Sleep Talk. This thing is under so much pressure from this Darmanitan. I want to give it a little bit more longevity, so we're giving it Rest Talk. Scald because it's a great move. Dragon Tail for things like Agility Metagross or Unburden, Hitmonlee, things like that. We have our Zapdos, Mjolnir with Volt Switch, Hidden Power Flying, Thunder Wave, and Roost. Hidden Power Flying to hit things like Hitmonlee and Venusaur super effectively. Thunder Wave because it's an annoying move. Roost, obviously for longevity. If I understand correctly, and I will double check this, the flying types do not get trapped by Arena Trap. So it shouldn't be a big deal that we are not packing a great move to hit Dugtrio. But again, we'll have to double check that. We have a mixed defensive Amoonguss, Spore Toxic, Giga Drain, Foul Play, with Black Sludge. This thing is just annoying to his team. It's a switch in for Rotom. It's tempting to pack Lumberry on this thing instead of Black Sludge, but we'll see. I don't think I'm going to take it off because this thing doesn't really care about. Actually, it does care about being burned. We have Foul Play. We'll see. I might make a last-minute switch. I'll let you guys know before the battle. We have our Benjamin, Leftovers, fully specially defensive, Stealth Rock, Gyro Ball, Zen Headbutt, Earthquake. This thing takes on a lot of his team. It takes on Latias, it takes on Metagross, it takes on Jinx, unless it's got Shadow Ball, but we easily kill it with Gyro Ball, so not a big deal. It can even sort of take on Venusaur, which is why we're packing Zen Headbutt. So this thing is really important. I wish I had a better way to heal this thing up, but I couldn't also put Rest on this thing. And then last but not least, we have Bahamut, Dragon Claw, Outrage, Earthquake, Dragon Dance. This thing doesn't set up on a ton of his team. It mostly just sets up on Rotom. Or maybe, well, we'll see. If we get another opportunity later in the game, we'll try and do that. Like maybe he has a Pokemon that's weakened and he wants to switch it out. Like we can take advantage of an obvious switch potentially to set up. But even without setting up, this thing is pretty useful. Dragon Claw plus Earthquake hit his entire team. He doesn't have anything really that resists that. And yeah, I put this on because I needed some more offense. And yeah, again, good matchup for this team. And Dragon Dance can potentially win. I'm expecting Lopunny to try and catch the win for us. If we can take out something like a Scarf Darmanitan. Maybe something as cheeky as like Scarf Tornadus could happen. We'll see. But yeah, that's going to do it. Let's hop right on into the battle. Alright, and here we are in the battle. So my opponent, again, Sir Squire, go check him out, link in the description. His team is Rotom-W, Honchkrow, Hitmonlee, Mega Venusaur, Diancie, and not Mega Metagross, thank goodness, regular Metagross. So he's brought 2 counters to Mega Lopunny, which is definitely good to know. He did not bring the Darmanitan, holy crap. Whew, alright, so that's nice. That allows my Venusaur to take on things like Metagross and Hitmonlee instead. Honchkrow, I didn't quite appreciate this till now, but it's a really big threat to my team. I'm going to have to try and play around it with Zapdos. He didn't bring the Tornadus either. That was another big reason that I brought the Zapdos the way I did. But now I can use it to take on the Honchkrow and the Venusaur, because I do have the Hidden Power Flying. I can hit it up with a T-Wave and then try and just weaken it that way. In terms of leads, so I'm not under as much pressure to get up rocks immediately. I mean, that would be nice. So yeah, the Honchkrow is his biggest answer to my Bronzong here. Let me do a quick check. Yeah, Bronzong's not nearly as useful as I thought it was going to be, so I might just lead off with it and try and get off rocks as quickly as possible. Because he also has no good way of removing them. So that's what we're going to do. Alright, he does lead off with this thing. Do I want to get burned right off the bat? Not really. This thing would be nice for the Metagross. Yeah, so I don't want this thing to get burned right away. So I think I am instead going to switch into probably a Moongus, as sad as that is. I don't really want that to get burned either, but he goes for Trick. We get a Scarf. Well, at least he gets a Black Sludge. Do we outspeed him? Nope. So the thing that stinks is that he can pretty much just Volt Switch here into his Venusaur. Like, I can't double, because then he can just Volt Switch into whatever's the most appropriate. We'll have to figure out what the rest of his set is. I'm just going to go for Sludge Bomb. He does go for the Wisp. Pretty bold play. I do get the Poison, which is great. So this Rotom's actually really weakened already. And I don't hate it. It just stinks because this is actually the only thing that my Haxorus could set up on. So now he is going to Volt Switch, I think, into the Metagross. I don't think there's any way he double Wisps. I think my play... What is my play? I mean, Haxorus isn't bad. I actually like Haxorus. Because I outspeed it. If he goes for double Wisp, then we can knock him out. If he doesn't, if he just goes for Volt Switch, like, what is he going to Volt Switch into? I guess Honchkrow? Yeah, so that doesn't do a whole lot. Yeah, that's a tricky Rotom set, no pun intended. 100% no pun intended. But the nice thing is that we were able to weaken it quite a bit. So he's trying to figure out what he wants to go out into. He does not have a great answer for this thing on his team. If I were him, I would just go into Diancie. Oh no, probably Venusaur. Venusaur is the better bet because it's just so tanky. It could, you know, it can really deal with whatever. So, like, how much does a Sludge Bomb do? 2. Hopefully you guys just heard that motorcycle that zipped on by outside. Mega Venusaur. Yeah, so Sludge Bomb does a ton. It's got a chance to kill. And I do apologize in advance. Squire is doing this from work. I don't know if he's doing it on his phone or on his desktop or what he's doing. But he did warn me ahead of time that he might have to take long pauses for seemingly unexplained reasons. Okay, so do we want to go into Bronzong here? Or do we want to go into Disco Biscuit? I think Bronzong's overall better. Because what can he do to Bronzong? Just go for rocks, so we'll get up our own rocks. And that'll be nice for wearing down this Honchkrow. Actually, I'm really tempted. Should I just go for a... Well, I don't know. How much... Like a Zen Headbutt expecting the Rotom switch in would be really nice. But I'm just going to go for rocks. And earlier I did say that he doesn't have a way to remove hazards on his team. That's not true. He has Hitmonlee, so that's my bad. He can definitely take advantage of that if he wants. But I think it's a little bit more likely that his Hitmonlee is offensive. Well, I guess, you know, offensive wrap has been certainly a thing. But his team is so bulky. You know, that could be an Agility Metagross too. Agility Metagross with Thunder Punch would be really bad. Because I really only have the Blastoise to kind of take it on. Well, no, I can go in with Zapdos. Zapdos should be able to live one Zen Headbutt. Zapdos has pretty good physical bulk this week. He did make a move, but we'll check it in a second. Let's just say Rock Polish. Yeah, so the most he can do to us is that is 42%. We can hit him up with a Volt Switch. So what will be really crappy here is Sleep Powder. I kind of want to go into the Amoonguss to scout it. There's not a lot that my Amoonguss can do back to him. There's a lot more that he can do to me. Alright, he goes into Hitmonlee. So do I go for Spore? I kind of don't hate it. He could go back into the Venusaur for sure, but Venusaur's not Mega Evolved yet. Doesn't really want to take a Sludge Bomb. Can I do a Calc? I don't love being Scarfed in this situation, obviously. There's not a lot that it can do to me. So if he... No, I think I have to go for Sludge Bomb. Well, no, Sludge Bomb isn't... It's going to do like 20% to Venusaur. I just don't want something to go to sleep is basically all. He goes for Spin. Alright, that's fine. So we put... It is Life Orb. So now what is his switch in here? I mean, I don't have a great switch in of my own. And he's Life Orb. Well, he's going to switch out. But he knows that I'm switching out too. This is like this is the crappy thing. I do kind of want to get rid of these rocks if possible. I would love to get a free Mega Evolution off. I'm going to go to Leonardo. So he's staying in, burning a turn of sleep. Alright, so we can... oh, shoot, I didn't pack Rapid Spin on this thing. Crud. So rocks are here to stay. I'm just going to Scald because, you know, Scald is a very free move, and maybe we'll get a burn, which we don't. So again, I want to scout the Sleep Powder. I can't afford to let anything go to sleep. Bird would have been really nice there. I made kind of like the lowest common denominator play. So we can't really take another one of those. That must be offensive. Let's check the damage. If I can spell Venusaur correctly. Yeah. Yeah, so it's definitely offensive. It did... no, it did 29. So is it not at all offensive? Yeah, that looks very non-offensive. So is it easy Bold? Bold would also be a pretty good check to Lopunny. I don't have a really good way of dealing with this thing. Do I let the Amoonguss go down? I could. I think I will. Because the Hitmonlee is asleep. Metagross I can take care of with Bronzong. Diancie I can take care of with Bronzong. Rotom's almost dead already. So I think this is the right play. Oh, so he did predict my switch. I'm not sure into what. But now he can just kill me with whatever he wants to go for. In fact, his better play is to sit in here and go for Synthesis. Actually, no, Sludge Bomb's the best play overall. Okay. So I'm hoping that we do outspeed this thing. I do want to get off the Thunder Wave. He doesn't have anything to really take it. I wonder if his Rotom outspeeds my Zapdos, since he was Scarf. Alright, cool. Now we go for it. No, Hidden Power Dragon. That's not what I clicked. That's not what I had. That's not good. Yeah, Hidden Power Flying. What the heck happened? Ugh. That really sucks. I really needed that. I don't know what I'm gonna do now. Yeah, just hit Hidden Power just so it does something. He gets paralyzed twice in a row, which really sucks for him. But yeah, like that God, this sucks so bad. Like you guys can see, it says Hidden Power Flying right there, like in the IVs. I'm not sure if the IVs are all correct. They must be. So as long as he doesn't use Sleep Powder, I should be okay here. Alright, he uses Knockoff. So that's bad. But we do get off a Zen Headbutt, which does a ton of damage. Ooh, we get... Oh my lord, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. There's no reason not to do anything but click Earthquake here. Yeah. If it makes you feel better, somehow my Zapdos doesn't have HP Flying. Despite the team builder saying it should. Alright, so yeah, he did that instead. That's a good play. So we can't live like a Night Slash. I don't want to lose this thing, but I think I'm trapped here. Okay, that crit I do think mattered, but it makes up for all of the hacks that he got, so it's totally fine. I think it's more than fair. He is not... what do you call it? Does return kill? We should probably figure that out. Lopunny. Honchkrow. I mean, Honchkrow is really weak. It doesn't quite kill, so we do need to go for Fake Out. And also we need to do it because we need to, in case he is Scarf, we need to make sure we get up to the right amount of HP. So now we can just Baton Pass on out of here. Yeah, we are definitely in the hole. I mean, we are, like, the Venusaur, though, is really low. The Rotom's really low. The Hitmonlee is asleep, so all those things definitely work out in our favor. Goes for Diamond Storm, which gives him a defense boost. See, the thing is that I don't think we can afford to just Scald here, because it didn't do enough to the Venusaur before. How much did it do? 8%. We could go into Zapdos. No, but Zapdos doesn't even kill. Venusaur. Defensive. I think I am gonna go for Dragon Tail. Which does so little. But there's no way he's staying in here is the thing. And I know he's lefties. We're making bold moves. Alright, don't go into Venusaur. Okay, Honchkrow is alright. Honchkrow is alright. I don't really want to switch on out of here. Like, if I can just weaken everything, like, the only thing that stinks is the Metagross is still at full. Am I okay with letting this thing get weakened for that? Probably. Because again, I still have Zapdos. What am I looking for? Honchkrow. He's not Life Orb. I don't know what set he is. I don't know that we live 2. Especially if he's banded. Yeah, this is really tough. Okay, so he's not banded. I'm not exactly sure what his set is then. But we get a crit and a burn! Oh my goodness! Oh my. That really, really sucks. Oh man, I'm so sorry. Oh, that really sucks for him. So he gets to burn another turn of sleep, I'll burn a turn of sleep. So he does wake up, he knocks me off. What if we get the burn again? Okay, so we Dragon Tail into Diancie, which is okay. I don't love having my leftovers knocked off, but it's alright. It is not good that his Hitmonlee is now awake. We pulled a Scald. What did he go for? Moonblast. Get a special attack drop, that's fine. So I think I'm gonna rest again. Well, he can't kill me. And it seems as though I outspeed, which makes sense. I mean, Diancie is base 50, Blastoise is base 78. Again, just the crappy thing would be if his Venusaur can come in here. That'd be the only really cruddy thing. So do I want to try and go to Zapdos to prevent that from happening? I might. We are mixed defensive. Regular Diancie. Diamond Storm's gonna do a lot. What kind of Diancie is it? It seems right. Hang on, I'm just not sure. Alright, well, we did it. Dragon Tail, alright, no problem. Let's pull another Scald. Still need something for Metagross. I do think I'm gonna pull the Blastoise out after this. Because if I Roost, then he can't even hurt me that badly with Diamond Storm. It would just be really crappy if he went out into Venusaur now, because I can't kill that thing without Hidden Power Flying. Still can't believe I got that flinch with the Zen Headbutt. That was a 20%. And if I'm not mistaken, it was a crit, too. Let's see. Well, he made the move. What did he do? He did go into Venusaur. I think I'm just gonna Roost. Well, I could Volt Switch. If he goes for Sludge Bomb, it could kill my Bahamut. Oh my, if I had just gone for the move there. So what do I want to do? How much does Haxorus do to Mega Venusaur? I can't break this thing. Outrage does do a lot. I can live a Sludge Bomb. He does go for that. Just the question is, do I want to Dragon Dance or Dragon Claw? I think about a Dragon Claw. Because how much does a +1 Earthquake do? Not enough. and we get a crit into a para. Wow, this is like the most insane thing I've ever seen. This is insane. I'm so sorry. Like, this is really, really insane. I mean, I can't even say like, oh, well, that's Pokemon. Like, that's doesn't... I'm laughing so Chrissy, why don't you love me? Oh, man. I really do feel bad. But the thing is that he might still have this game. Like, he does have the healthy Metagross. Like, the healthy Metagross really helps. Okay, so we did go for Earthquake, which is going to 2-KO this Diancie. So at least we made a good play. You know, not every play that we make is good, but at least some of them are. So we can sack off the Rotom because we're Mold Breaker. I'm still thinking that, like, there's a good chance that Honchkrow is Scarf. If it is Scarf and it's not Sucker Punch, we can Dragon Dance on that thing. Okay, so I think my play is just to weaken this as much as possible. Because Diancie can win the rest on her own. Or sorry, did I say Diancie? Lopunny. Then we live that. So if he's got Bullet Punch, then he's all set. Which he does. So let's calc the damage versus a Metagross. It did a lot. 57%. So there's a good chance that that's Assault Vest. It's not physically defensive. So do we want to go into Zapdos? How much does Zapdos do? Not a lot at all. This is tough. Because yeah, I don't have a fighting move on my Lopunny. He doesn't know that, of course. So I haven't burned any turns of sleep. I just don't want him going out into that thing. Well, we got 2 turns. 2 Sleep Dog turns to do something good. Okay, we get a rest. He has the Meteor Mash. So he doesn't have Thunder Punch then. What's his last move? Zen Headbutt? No, he would have clicked Zen Headbutt if that was his last move. He goes into the Venusaur. Alright, we get another rest. But this Scald should kill now. Which it does. So that's great. His best play is to go on to Hitmonlee. If he does that, do I go into Zapdos? I don't think so. I think I have to sack it. Because I don't want him to... Because... Yeah, I'm pretty sure I need to just go for Scald. Alright, so he does take us out. I mean, he's got a couple of, like, really automatic switches here. I really wish I had High Jump Kick right now. If I had High Jump Kick, I would literally win. But alas, I don't. And I just need to go for Roost here. Oh, okay, yeah, see, again, this game is still not over. Like, his team is really weakened, but I don't have any way to kill the Metagross right now. I don't have a good way to do it, because I have to Volt Switch into Lopunny, which I don't want to do. The Zapdos could get all 4 kills left. But if that Hitmonlee has Stone Edge... How much does Stone Edge do? Stone Edge does a lot. It's just amazing that I've gotten this lucky. Like, I think I have to Thunder Wave. Because a Volt Switch isn't gonna kill. Diamond Storm that doesn't crit. Yeah, and again, oh my lord. This is insane. Just don't Moonblast. If he Moonblasts, then alright. It's not great. I think actually going for Fake Out heals him. And now he's at +1 defense, so it definitely does. Yeah, I think our play is just to get damage off on this thing and try and kill the Diancie with Parahacks. If I had High Jump Kick, this would be a different story, but I don't. It does 10%. And now he's +2 defense. If I had HJK. But Zapdos can still win this, there's a chance. Last Mon Zapdos, let's go. Alright. If he crits this, then he wins. He goes for Moonblast. It's a good play. Do we want to Roost? I think we need to. I think we need to. We have plenty of Roosts left. We have 13. He does, okay, he socks the Honchkrow. That's like nearly a best case scenario for us. So he does have Ice Punch, but it doesn't do a lot. Let's go for the Thunder Wave. Okay, nope, okay, we just have to not get frozen. 2 Volt Switches was probably better. No, but that did so little. I mean, I almost hope that he gets the freeze, just because it would be such sick justice for him. He goes for the Meteor Mash, hoping for an attack boost, which he does get. But the next Ice Punch is not going to kill. I do think we just need to Roost up to as much health as possible. Because we need to be able to take on that Hitmonlee. If the Hitmonlee has Stone Edge, it can kill us. It hits 273. I don't think he can be adamant. Because then he's outsped by a Gardevoir. But I don't know, we'll see. The most amount of health that we can be at here is about 70%. Come on, Zapdos. Hang in there. Don't get another attack boost. Alright. Roost again. Alright, we get the para. Okay. That was actually the perfect turn to get the para. Because now he can't revenge us with Hitmonlee. And we do kill the Diancie. Wow, so Zapdos is gonna get... Well, let's not say anything yet. You never know what's gonna happen. There's always a chance. This has been the longest game I've played in a little while. Squire, I really am so sorry. You really deserved this. I don't think there's a move that he can go for. Like, Stone Edge crit would do it. He just has knockoff. I mean, this is decent special defense, but it's not a lot of health, and we do take it out, and oh my. That was the most disgusting battle I've ever played. Wow. GG. Well, I don't even know if I can say GG. I'm really sorry again. Like, that was... I just don't even know. And it's crazy how different that game would have been if I had freaking high jump kick on Lopunny. Anyway. That is going to be the game, you guys. We are now going to improve to 8-3. Yeah, if I... Yeah, or, I know the feeling. If I... Yeah. Seriously, if that had high jump kick, that would have been so different. Because he didn't have an answer for that Lopunny if it had a high jump kick. So that's just... I've been, like, trying to be, like, really cute with Lopunny all season. And, like, this time it almost bit me in the ass. So... yeah, this is the longest game we've played in a long time. We somehow came out with the victory. Yeah, for Uniclus, I almost brought a really cool set, but next time, I guess. So anyway, do want to thank you guys for watching. Please be sure to check back for more Pokemon content. And until the next time, I will see you guys later.